Hello, this is Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is December 17th, 2023, the end of the year. It's almost Christmas. And my thermometer tonight at about 3 o'clock is showing 60 degrees back here. But we're getting north winds. And it's going to be cold the next 3 days. We just had yesterday, it rained kind of all day or in the evening. And so I let these be out. But since the farmer has bush hogged his field next door, I had something actually come in one of my raised beds here and jump around in here. I don't know what it was, but could have been a rabbit, because I didn't put the top on it the last couple nights, but I probably will tonight. I need to check what the temperature is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be 30 something, or you know, if it's close to freeze, if it's below 40, I put the plastic on and this whole bin around there. But still got some bok choy and lettuce. And I strained out some Everglade tomato seeds because I don't want them to freeze overnight. And the wind actually tipped over my trellis here, my fireplace grate trellis. But you'll see next door that the whole field is plowed, and I did see some mice jumping around out there. So I had to take measures to prevent them. I just vacuumed out my trunk of one of my vehicles here, and it was all rat turds, and I do have poison in the trunk if they want to go in the trunk. Ooh, we got a real pretty camellia here in the sun. This is the only one that looks like it's going to flower this year, is this white with pink, and it was behind here, more in the shade. Looks like, you know, that's the only one I got. And these rhododendrons, I think I'm going to get more rhododendrons even than azaleas. That does well in the shade, partial shade. So yeah, I thought, oh, my cars are going to get all messed up because I had to vacuum out a trunk of, you know, about 300 rat turds. But we do have our white camellia blooming this time of year. And it's just beautiful, really big flowers. I did water this all summer long, and it's in a really good spot, except when a pine branch falls on top of it. But beautiful flower, white camellia. Here's another bud. Hopefully that won't freeze, but you'll see what happens when they do freeze. Here's a nugget of one, and that's a frozen bud, or it just can't make it. And I had a lot of that on the other camellia plants and stuff like that. And I got out some of my blocks that I bought for $100 some. I got about old cement blocks, maybe about 80 of them. So I'm going to make a wood with cement blocks. I'm going to make a wood with cement blocks wood rack for mimosa wood, since it's not great. So yeah, this rat must have got into some of my poison, and I'm going to get rid of them. I started a little burn barrel so no animals eat him, which is I don't like about using poison, but when you have to, you have to. Because they chewed, look at some of my past videos from about 6 months ago, chewed right through a wiring harness of a car. So that took weeks to research and how to fix it. And it's still not fixed because I need a small gauge adjustable soldering iron. So yeah, yesterday I did a burn barrel and made a bunch of biochar that's looking really good. Here it is. That's looking good. And here's where the rat is going to go here. I think I need some more. Wood in there. But yeah, the biochar turned out great. Yep, I think I need some more wood in the old burn barrel here if I can find any dry stuff now. That's what it is. Now, instead of snow, we get rain every, 5 days, and then it can rain for 3 days in a row. I'm about to do some repair work on my roof. But anyhow, right here, I'm going to build out of some wood. It actually doesn't take very much wood, but with these blocks and the center of the blocks, I'm going to just make it's kind of a temporary wood rack, and I probably will be covering it with a tarp back here. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm going to use this wood that I got. From this door that I got. It's been sitting here a while and I always wanted to use it for something. So I haven't taken it apart, but that will be good for the type of firewood rack that I'm going to be just putting together. It's a real easy one to make. So alright, yeah, and the mimosa here, it's starting to lean a little bit more. No more seed pods from that one. No more spreading. Caught up in some trees, but I will be moving it. Maybe not today. But actually, this is how I scoot these. Oh, geez, I'm running out of time here because this thing only records so long. Alright, we're gonna get the pry bar here. Alright, this is how I scoot a big long stump like this. Is I stick the pry bar underneath like this end. You stick the pry bar underneath that end and you lift up, you can move it. See how it's moving back? I moved it about a foot, which is, ooh, that's good. And the whole tree is starting to lean more, which makes it easier to do anything with, because you're making more of an angle. But now I'm going to stick the pry bar on this other side to try to keep this going straight. So I'm sliding the pry bar underneath here. And I'm gonna lift it. Try to scoot this baby. There we go. A couple inches there. It's really hung up. That's why it's not moving that great. But that's how you can scoot the stump end that's hung up in other trees with a pry bar. Back and forth, side to side, until you get this end far enough that the branches are not hung up anymore. Alright, there we go. Let's see how that does. Now I got even more leverage because that pole is in there further. Ooh, it's hung up. Not moving great for me now anymore because it's really hung up in that top. It's really hung up there. It won't